Assassin's Creed, guys. A game that I can always rely on to piss me off! Wow, how do I top that? Hey guys, Bombshell here. I can't really have much to say after I said that, but I'm glad I finally got it out. Bombshell here, 3 Guys Network, and today we're going to be reviewing Assassin's Creed Unity. Yay! So Assassin's Creed Unity is the 7th or 8th Assassin's Creed game in the mainstream Assassin's Creed franchise. There have been other spin-offs, but I say 7th or 8th because I don't really know if Rogue should come first or Unity. I say 8th because Rogue was on the last gen. But anyways, Assassin's Creed Unity is, to me, the 8th game in the franchise, and with it comes great leaps and some steps backs. First, they step forward and show you what all this world can be. But then they step back and you realize how bad, how poor this development was. First, let's just start off with the positives. The best parts of this game is the gameplay and the visuals. The visuals is amazing. The graphics, that is some next gen right there. I thought Metal Gear Solid 5 or Ground Zeroes or whatever was the best looking game. It's not. Next gen looks amazing, but that's just next gen being next gen. And another positive is the gameplay. It's much better here. It's more precise, where it's you press B and you wait for the opening. It's more like difficult, and I'll get back to that later. And another great thing is also with the gameplay, they add actual stealth in this game. You can actually crouch down, sneak around. But guys, a problem with the positives is that with every single positive, there's a negative to overcome it. Another thing positive is crowds are much bigger, they're dense, and sometimes your assassin will be hard to navigate these crowds, but it provides some of the greatest cover if you're running from guards. My nose itches here. Another thing that I find find great about this game is the fact that the best part of this game, guys, the best part is co-op. Hands down. Co-op is the best part of this game. Do not be fooled. And co-op is new to the franchise, and it's always been versus, really. But now they had co-op, teamwork. I love teamwork games. They are the best to me, in my opinion. And co-op, you assassinate targets, you work together, and it's fun. I enjoyed it. You can play for hours on this. But guys, with co-op comes an even greater feature. A feature that I absolutely love. Assassin customizations. Finally! Again. Assassin's Creed 4, there were some customizations, and same with 3, but it wasn't as deep as this. Basically, you can change his hood, his torso, his arms. You can change everything except your assassin's face. And one of the things that I love is that you can customize him and be the assassin you want to be. You want to focus on melee? Follow that. Do melee. And with Assassin's Creed customizations, it's not only look, it's skills. You can focus on melee, you can focus on stealth, you can focus on whatever you want. For me, I focused on stealth, because I'm terrible at stealth. And, yeah, I got better. I saw myself progress. And it's amazing. Though, there are some abilities that didn't really make sense, like the assassin cache. I didn't know how to do it. I'm sure it's somewhere in the game, but these abilities are amazing, and some of them are clearly focused to co-op. But guys, let's talk about the story real quick. So the story follows Arno, DeLorean or something like that, and he follows him as a child, and his father is killed because he's an assassin or something like that. It's explained later on. But guys, this story is the weakest Assassin's Creed story I've ever played. Worse than 3. But it can be varied at some times. A great thing about the story, there are no missions the same. Like, Assassin's Creed 4, stock some more, hey, listen to a conversation, end of mission, stock, kill a person, stock. It was repetitive. It was terrible. In this game, much better. There are mission variety, no doubt. But it pains me to say it, guys. The story fails. They start you off right away with the tragedy. And you know it's coming, so there's no surprise. And the problem is, the tragedy doesn't hit you. Nothing that's supposed to have an emotional impact in the story hits you at all. And another problem is, the main assassin, he trains for 2 months. Just 2 months. Connor trained for years. And he wasn't a bad assassin himself. What else? The story fails. It completely fails. And that is one of the things that will bring this game down. People just focus on the gameplay. Assassin's Creed is all about the gameplay. No, it's not like that. You have to take all accounts. You just have to take everything into account. Because if you didn't, Battlefield 4 gets away with it, so shouldn't this game get away with it? No! Battlefield 4 doesn't get away with it to me. It needs to take all accounts. But guys, sometimes Battlefield 4's multiplayer outweighs its campaign, making it balanced and good. This, however, is clearly a solo play mainly game. And as a solo play mainly game, it fails. There's some elements I like the romance. I liked to see Assassin's Creed romance. I liked that. There's been a couple back then, but not as deep as this. And I never know much about the French Revolution. I wanted to learn more, but there's not... It's like the last couple missions, like, oh crap, this is supposed to be about the French Revolution. Shove it in! Shove it all in! Shove it in! It has nothing to do with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. But guys, the twists aren't twists. They're not surprising. They're not surprise twists. They're just, hi, this is it. What else? Gameplay. It is mind-breaking gameplay. Guys, they ramped up the difficulty in this game. And I like that. I like a challenge. But guys, this is an impossible challenge is what it is. It's not hard. It is impossible. Not impossible. It's completable, but guys, with impossibility comes gamer rage. And that means that they are going to do this. They're going to take their consoles and freaking throw it on the ground and beat it into submission. Like this. That is what difficulty should be difficulty. But when you die 50 times just in the beginning, that means that the game developers are saying, screw you, you need to be better. And these missions are very well laid out, like I said, very varied. Very varied. But, guys, that means that some things are gonna piss you off. The stealth mechanics, oh god. Stealth mechanics. There's a cover system in this game. And if you didn't know, Ubisoft are the creators of Watch Dogs. They did an amazing cover system. But this game, for some reason, is broken! You'll want to be taking cover on this door right here, but it won't let you. It's just you humping the wall. This is what cover is. And apparently, if I took cover, in my first impressions of Assassin's Creed, I said that the cover system was terrible, and that you never know if you're going to be hidden or not. And that is a major annoyance for stealth players. This is a stealth-heavy game. Fix the cover system. Combat, much the same. The enemy types aren't even explained in this game. Are you supposed to press A or wait until they attack? I don't know! It never explained! It said you gotta go to the menu, go to types of enemies, do the training, and then figure it out yourself. Bullcrap. Okay, example. Batman Arkham City. It slowly started to give you different types of enemies until every single type of the enemy was in there by the end of the game. You got to train with these guys. You got to learn how to fight them and what tactics to use. This game, screw it! Throw them all in. No tactics. Just throw them all in. That's what this is. Okay. And guys, biggest thing right here. This game has bugs. Bugs, glitches, lag galore. Like I said, the crowds, with every improvement, there is a negative to outdo it. The crowds are broken. Some guys will be going, should be standing like this. They'll be like 6 feet in the air. And some crowds are glitchy. Sometimes so much so. And it's just annoying. And in combat, there'll also be glitches, like press B. I'm pressing B. Press B! But it won't render. And some of these guys, it requires precise movements. So, why are you glitching this? The cover system, lag. And guys, the co-op is the worst. There's lots of lag and lots of glitches. I had to go speak to this lady, and it couldn't be, this mission couldn't be completed if I didn't speak to a lady. She wasn't even there. It was so lagging and glitched that she didn't even appear. Bullcrap. Fix your game.